Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over what I bought yesterday at the greenhouse, and then we are going to do a little bit of planting. I'm going to start with this little hosta. So cute. It is called Blue Mouse Ears. And it stays small. Let's see here. It doesn't really, it's height 8 inches tall and width 12 inches wide. So you guys listen, there's going to be a lot of airplane traffic today, I think, because in a town over from us is they have what's called EAA, Aviation Adventure something. I don't know what it stands for. I never went to it. I'm not really that into airplanes. But this is like probably the 8th airplane that has flown over my house. So today's probably not a good day to make a video, but we're gonna do it anyway. So this is the first thing I got. I think 4 of these. And then for the cut flower bed, look at that color. I'm going to put this in the cut flower bed. It is Proven Winners Summer Song Fire Finch. Can you hear him? Maybe you'll be able to see him. Probably not. Okay, let me move the camera. Okay. Here, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. In threes and in 2s, 3s, and 4s. They're in a grouping. Okay, I might have to wait until later, you guys. I think it's too loud, and I don't have a mic for my phone yet. Hi, guys. Okay, well, it is the next day after work. I was going to come out at nap time and do this video, but I didn't have my microphone on yet, or I didn't receive my microphone yet, and the planes were still flying overhead, you guys. Yesterday, it was probably a solid 2 hours of them flying overhead like that. So I just went in back and helped Scott dig the retaining wall for the steps on the deck. And then I tried to come out at nap, but it was just too loud. So we're going to do it now. I got my microphone and I'm ready to roll. So let's get into it. So yesterday, where I left off, I was talking to you about this flower that I'm going to put into the cut flower bed. It is, let me put my glasses on. It is Summer Song Fire Finch. Look at that color. Oh, so pretty. And it is, let's see, height 12 to 16 tall, spacing 16 to 18, zones hardiness 4 through 9, blooms midsummer to early fall. Nice. And then I also got this one. Oh, you guys, look at that. These cone flowers are so pretty. This one is called Proven Winners Color Coded 1 in a Melon. Who makes up these names? Isn't that fun? Let's see. Height 24 to 26, spacing 18 to 20, hardiness zones 4 through 8, blooms midsummer to early fall. And these both will go in the cut flower garden. And then I got these tiny little hostas. I have been looking for these hostas for so long. I want them because they stay small. They don't grow very big. Did I do this yesterday? We're going to do it again. blue mouse ears. And let's see here. Height 8 inches tall, spacing 12 inches between. So cute. I got 4 of these. Let's see what else. And then I've never grown this, you guys. I follow a girl, her name is Jess, and she has a ton of these. So I thought, well, they're so pretty. So I got one just to give it a test. It's called Paris in Pink Honeymoon Series. And it is a hellebore. Look at that. So I thought I could stick it back under the trees because they like shade. Height 18 to 24 inches, space 18 to 24, light less than 4 hours a day, so they like the shade. Zones 4 through 9, blooms early spring to mid-spring. So let's see if I can grow it. And then I got, look at this. Look at the color. Oh, next to a corabelle, this color is going to be so pretty. And this is Burgundy Glow Bugleweed, Ajuga. And I have some feathered friends, parakeet, something parakeet. I don't remember. And then let's see, I got this Proven Winners lily. When I moved it out of the car, the blossom fell off. So I took a picture of it. I'll put it on the screen after I read this tag. But it looks exactly like that. So pretty. I think maybe in my last movie, my movie before this one, I posted it, I showed it. So this is 34 inches tall, spacing 18 to 24 inches, hardiness zones 3 through 9, blooms midsummer. Rainbow Rhythm, Primal Scream. Wow. And it looks like that. I'll put a picture somewhere. And then, let's see, the whole reason, oh, I got Scott this little picker bush. It is called, he used to grow these in his past life. Blue Glow Globe Thistle. So I thought that was fun. Look at how pretty. I'll put this in the cut flower garden too. Height 3 to 4 inches tall, space 2 to 6 inches apart, light more than 4 hours a day, so it'll be perfect in the cut flower garden. Zones 3 through 8, blooms early to late summer. So I thought that's kind of fun, the texture and the color. Now, the whole reason I went to the greenhouse is to get this. It is called ragwort, or Legularia Pandora is the name. Look at how pretty. And it is, let's see, blooms in summer, part shade, 3 to 6 hours, height 12 to 14 inches tall, spacing 14 to 16 inches wide, zones 3 through 9. So I am going to plant this. I got some lady's mantle, and I thought, let me go grab it. Hang on. This is the lady's mantle, and it gets little yellow flowers on it. Let's see, what does it say? Mature size 6 to 12 tall, spacing 8 to 12 inches apart, hardiness zones 3. So I thought, because This Legularia gets yellow flowers. See these two together? I thought it would be so pretty. Anyways, this is the whole reason I went to the greenhouse. And then on Sunday, I went to the greenhouse on Saturday, I think. So then on Sunday, Scott had to run into town to Menards, and I picked up, they were having a sale. So I picked up this Stibli. A Stibli Dukeland. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it's white. So I got 3 of them. It is 3 to 6 hours of direct sun, 20 inches tall, 12-inch spacing. Hardiness zones 4 through 9. I paid $2.99 for this. You guys, don't be afraid to buy a plant that looks like this. Like, don't worry about this part here, because next year this part is going to come back beautiful. Worry about what this looks like. So if you take this out, look at all the roots. This is a completely healthy and still alive plant. Just because it's a little bit dried out, that isn't going to, it's not going to hurt the performance of the plant. So you will get, this will come back next year. So if it looks a little beat up, who cares? I got it for $2.99 and I got 3 of them. So I thought that was a steal. What else? I think, oh, I got these corabels. Did we talk about these corabels? I don't think so. I got these corabels, proven winner. It is, let's see, what are they called? Do I have a tag in here? Does one of them have a tag? Let's see, here's one. There's a tag. Proven winners, Dolce Toffee Tart. I just love that color. Let's see, it is 8 to 10 inches tall, spacing 16 to 18 apart, hardiness zones 4 through 9, blooms early summer. So that's fun. So you guys, now let's talk about the tree. I got the tree because I think where I'm going to put it, it will get enough sun. I got it because I love the weeping part of it. I love the blue color of it, and it's going to fill this space in really nice for how big it gets. So let me show you. There it is. Look at it. Oh my gosh, you guys, in real life, it is so dang cute. So it is called the Blue Weeping Colorado Blue Spruce. All right, let's see. Full sun. It's not going to get full sun, but I talked to the lady and I told her like what requirement or what I have here for the requirements, and she said it'll be enough sun. Spacing 2 to 3 feet apart. I only have one, so it doesn't matter. Height 5 to 6 tall, so it'll get like above me. I'm 5'7", so like tall, so that'll be fun. Hardiness zones minus 40 to 50. So I would say probably zones, it's definitely a zone like 3 or 4, and I'm a zone 5, so I think it would be in that range. Strongly weeping conifer with bright silver blue needles that will be as tall as you stake. That will be as tall as you stake. That doesn't sound right. Irregularly shaped and drooping branches create a unique specimen. No 2 plants are alike. So that's what I got. Isn't it fun? I love it. So should we plant it? Let's plant it. I think I want this little guy to face like inward, because if I face it outward and it keeps growing. It's right in the walkway of the daycare. So I think I'm going to face it in. All right, let's dig a hole for this little guy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I hope I don't hit any like super huge roots that I can't get through, because Scott had plans tonight, so he isn't here. If I run into anything where I can't figure it out, he isn't here to help me. So I hope this goes pretty smooth. And then I got this tree tone. They had some at the greenhouse or the nursery. So I just picked up a bag. Plus we have all the trees in the back. Remember, we planted 17 trees. I'm hitting a rock. That one weekend, that one Saturday. Plus we have all the fruit trees in the fruit grove. So I will be able to use it over there too. Really, there we go. I want to get past this rock to get it out. Oh my gosh, what is it? It's like a big piece of, almost wiped out. It's like a big piece of this stepping stone. So I'm wondering if they had a huge path here, and over the years it just got covered up. Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. There we go. This is what I just dug out. And I think there's another one in there. See? That's what you find when you buy a fixer-upper. All the crazy. So I think there's another one right here. So the path, there's like stepping stones right there. So it must have came out this whole width of the cement pad, I'm assuming. Here we go. Another one. Good grief. Okay, let's see if we can get a hole dug now without any more surprises. Now, when you plant a tree, you're supposed to do it like double the size, right? The hole should be double the size of what it's planted from the nursery. Is that right? Really big and deep, I guess, is what I'm saying. All right, let's see here. So I think we have blue jays in the driveway garden. They live up in the pine trees. And I think they must have recently hatched out babies, because man, oh man, when I'm out here and I'm like pulling weeds or just looking around, they start chirping at me. Like, oh, they're squawking. Can you hear it? Probably can't hear it because I have my microphone on and it doesn't pick up any of the outside noise. But let me tell you what, when they get mad, they're really loud and obnoxious. So I don't think the mama really likes me being over here. Am I making any progress at all with this hole? Let's see. There's so many roots. There used to be so many of those box elder trees over here. And I think these are the roots that I'm getting. I'm going to have to go grab my pruners. Hang on. I'll be right back. See her? She was just squawking. There she is. Getting a drink out of the bird bath. She was screaming at me. Are blue jays, do the females look different than the males? I don't know if that's a male or a female. I think they both look the same, right? Whoever that is, the mom or the dad, he does not like me. He does not like it that I am in the driveway garden rooting around. There goes some more airplanes. Can you hear it? The only thing I don't like about wearing a mic is that you guys can't hear like the sounds around me, which A is great because I have a lot of traffic noise, but B, it kind of sucks because then you can't hear the birds and nature and stuff. All right, I got the pruners. Let's try and finish planting this tree. Let's cut all these roots. See if we can make some headway. There's a big one right here. Oh, there we go. Oh, hi, little mama. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. All right, we need to go down much, much deeper. I knew I should have had Scott dig this hole for me before he left. Pop through another rut. There, I brought you guys down so you could see what I'm doing. I'm trying to dig this hole around all these ruts. I think I finally got the hole deep enough and big enough for the tree. That was a lot of work. So let's test it. I took it out of the container, and from what I know, you want to put it Here, let me turn the camera around and show you. From what I know about planting trees is you want this part to be level with the ground when you cover it. So this all should go straight across from the hole that it's in. So let's cover it up and see if I did it right. What I am going to do before I plant the tree is I'm going to put some fertilizer in the hole. And then I'm going to fill the hole with water because I don't want the roots to burn out from all this fertilizer that I'm putting in the hole. So I'm just going to fill it up, and while this is filling, I'm going to break up some of the roots. Just a little bit, not too bad. Just kind of encourage some new growth. I was stepping on the hose. There we go. All right, and then let's position it the way we want it and set it in the hole. I filled the hole with a bunch of water. And now I'm just going to fill it in. I'm lifting the leaves on the bottom so I don't cover them. All right, I'm gonna have to come around front. Let's move you guys over here. Can you still see? Whew. It is warm and muggy out. There we go, little buddy. What do you think? Now I'm gonna have to make sure that it's straight. Not that it matters because it's weeping, but I wanted to have the best chance it can get. Let's see here. All right, don't cover it too much. There. I think all the step on it a little bit to make sure it's in there nice and solid. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so cute. I absolutely love it. It's going to be such a cute little addition to the driveway garden entrance to the daycare. I hope it's happy here. There. Look at that. All right, let me turn you around and I'll show it to you. When you're walking into the daycare entrance, this is what you'll see. You guys, I can't even tell you how happy this little tree makes me. It's so cute. I just love it. I'm going to change up these hostas again. I don't like the look of them. I want some ferns. Like I want it to be like a little bit woodland looking. So I have to come up with, I'll have hosta and some corabelle in there, and I'll probably throw in some astibli, but it'll be patterned, like it'll have a rhythm, like a flow. So then when you're standing over here and you're walking out, it'll kind of just all flow down the driveway. I love it. So it'll just kind of have a pattern. And then back there are the 2 hydrangeas that I just planted. So pretty. So I have these little, I was talking, I think it was on my last movie or the movie before. Oh, look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? I got him at Menards. He's a mushroom gnome. He isn't going to stay there. I just stuck him there, but god darn it, is he cute. So anyway, I was talking on one of my videos about how I have like these sections between the trees. Here, this one. Let's walk over here to this one. I can get to this one a little bit better. See, so I have the tree there and the tree there, and then I have that tree and that tree. So they're like little sections. So I want each little section to be kind of its own garden, but I want each section to tie in with each other, if that makes sense. So I kind of want it to have a flow. So now that I'm, experimenting with color and texture and leaf variegation, I'm kind of forming a plan, or like what my taste is in gardening, maybe like a style. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Instead of, I feel like it's just kind of all hodgepodge, because when I first started this driveway garden, I just kind of threw in what I had, and I didn't really have a rhyme or a reason. I just knew that I wanted a lot of hosta, a lot of ferns. And then I found corabelle and the dark colored astiblis and all of that kind of stuff. So I kind of want to revamp it by each little compartment, like this tree here and that tree here. This is a compartment, but I want it to also glide into that compartment down there. So little by little, I will start changing things around and making it look kind of the way I want it, like a style, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what my style is, but I know that I like a lot of color, a lot of texture, and just a little bit of pop. That was super long-winded. I'm sorry. I couldn't figure out the words that I was trying to say to describe what I was trying to communicate with you. So anyway, you guys, I think that's going to be it for today. That planting that tree took a little bit longer than what I thought it would. So I think I'm going to call it quits. I will bring you guys back when I plant all of the other stuff that I got, and we'll have another day that we can spend together. So until then, I hope you get time to get out into your gardens, enjoy the weather, plant some happy, share it with your friends and family, because man, the joy that the garden brings is, for me, it's like no other kind of joy. So I hope you experience that too. And we'll see you on the next video, you guys. Bye-bye.